What's going on, guys? So here's our 135, our new project. Picked this up for $4,500, 120,000 miles, clean title. What else? Red interior, black exterior, no cosmetic issues besides this roof is fading, which it might buff out, but I might need to wrap it. And besides that, that is it. No other issues on the exterior. The reason I got this was for one, the price, because for 45, I couldn't pass it up. Even though it's the car we just had, I couldn't pass it up. Yeah, I mean, to top that off, it has Turbo Smart diverter valves and charge pipe, intercooler, turbos replaced at 85K. What else? BC coilovers all around, the big brake kit, and like I said, 120 miles, so I couldn't pass it up. So the things it does need, that's what the reason I got this was, I'm probably gonna throw the BBS reps on there because they look so clean on this car. Take these wheels, keep them or sell them. So that'll be like a cosmetic upgrade. Plus we'll lower it some more because it's clearly not all the way low because it looks kind of stock high, but it's a little bit lower. And secondly, it just needs a lot of little things like an interior detail. It's not too dirty, but it's definitely dirty. The steering wheel is just worn to crap. We're gonna clean that off, get rid of most of the grime and dirt. It's kind of cracked up there. I don't know if it's like dirt caked up and cracking over time or it's the leather, but we'll figure out when we clean it. And we're just gonna do little things like probably the same thing we did last time. We're gonna carbon fiber to wrap the trim, carbon fiber wrap the shifter because it's all beat and worn, and fix the little things like this leather here. It's like this, whatever they used to stick it back there kind of came off. So I'm gonna re-glue it, perhaps. I'm not too sure. I'll look at it once I get to it. And luckily it still has the caps for the tow hooks. So I was afraid he lost these, but he has them. And little things like, let me show you guys this side. That mirror right there, can you see that? Can you guys see how it's that double pane? How it has like that reflective thing at the end, like it's tilted outwards? It's some aftermarket janky mirror. It's a weird shape. And I hate how it doesn't dim. It doesn't have any features because aftermarket. There's the mirror. There's an OEM one. I pulled this off a 328 I had a while ago. I have both of these, but these are this actually fits this car. So this is perfect because now I can put OEM mirror in there. This one's a little sun damaged, I think, because it seems to like be yellowing real deep. But I'll probably replace that one too, and stuff like that. We're just gonna do the maintenance. We're gonna do cosmetic upgrades like the trims. I'll put the brows on. I'll put the wheels on. We'll lower it. We'll wrap the interior. We'll detail it, and then probably buff the exterior paint. And this thing's gonna look mint. Because the main thing I think that's gonna make it look amazing is the roof rack. So we don't have Euro spec headlights. I'm not gonna buy new ones, and I don't want to really take these apart to try to change up the corners. But when we put the brow on the eyebrows and slam this thing with the roof rack, I think it's gonna look insane. It's just, like I said, it's a clean car. And he actually even gave us a set of 2 front Bilstings, brand new. So that's gonna come in handy for any future projects, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what I forgot to mention? This thing actually has a JB4 as well. So now we have 2 JB4s. And of course, all the stuff under the hood, right? So I'm gonna show you guys under the hood so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like. Oh, and like, for example, see this jacked up? It needs an actuator. The actuator's busted on this thing, so little things like that, like nothing big, but nice little things that I can figure out in detail on my own and really get this thing like a mint before we throw it up for sale. Because I just had one. I don't want to keep it because like I said, we just had one. There's the BCs, Turbo Smart, charge pipe, and diverter valves. It was looking pretty good. What else? The intercooler is down there. There's the oil leaks. The oil filter housing. This gasket right here is the one that's leaking. And like I said, that's it. It's pretty good, pretty well maintained from what it looks like. Not a lot of issues. I think I already replaced the vacuum lines, but not the rear ones. You see that? See those? They all look beat up. After having the rebuild project, I kind of appreciate this one not having any accidents or any damage, But besides that, we're gonna get to work this thing pretty soon. I'm gonna go pick up the actuator right now, pull it off a parts car I have, and just start bringing it back to that perfect shape. First thing we're tackling today is the actuator. That's problem number one, like I said. If you unlock the car, you can hear the actuator is broken. And I got a new one here, pulled it off the parts car. So all we gotta do is pull this one out, pull the regulator out of the way, and then we should be able to pull that out, put a new one in, and be good to go. First issue fixed. Okay, and here's our new regulator, actuator. Here's our old actuator. They look about the same. One looks a little more new than the other. And they're actually a little bit different. You see this one has a slight curve to it coming down right here. And this one's pretty straight. So I don't think it'll make a difference though, because it's just the handle part. But yeah, we got this piece back here, which should be the same as this piece. Yeah, it all looks good. Should work just fine. All right guys, so right now what I went ahead and did is pulled the car into the garage. We got some shelves over there like I told you guys, so we're moving up. But I went ahead and removed the seats. You're supposed to take the battery out, disconnect it. You can either have the vehicle asleep, which means that the park won't have that little green light. When the car is fully asleep, you can take it all apart, you can take the airbag out and not have any issues with the sensor. But when it's awake like this and you unplug it, you will trigger the airbag light 85% of the time. I've done it where it doesn't do it, you know, just because when it kicks back on, it scans the car and sees no issues. But this one already has the airbag light, like I told you guys, so I just went ahead and ripped the seat out real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be shampooing the whole carpet and vacuuming it out and trying to get it to look as nice and clean as possible. What we're gonna use is 409 carpet. You can find this at any Walmart, and it has like this nozzle that really sprays well. So this is like $2.98 and it works great. The smell it leaves is not like a, how do I explain it? Sometimes I've seen like carpet cleaners smell kind of like fishy, but this one has like a real clean car smell. So if you do this to your carpets, when you're done, your car is gonna smell clean, like literally clean. So I love using this stuff, and it's pretty easy to apply. So you want to be careful with, of course, the wiring harness. You don't want to spray any on there. I got a little bit at the top, but it's not bad. And the speaker. I don't like spraying on top of the speaker just because you're not going to scrub the speaker, and then you can still damage it, even though it's a subwoofer. But can you guys see how that yellows right there? That's basically where they're staining, and what it does is it kind of brings up the whatever's in there. So that's like all stains, and it mixes with like whatever's in the carpet, and you could see it because it's just the yellow, the foam. And it's pretty gross if you ask me, so I'm glad we're getting all this out. All right, now we're gonna give it its final vacuum for the rear, because I only did in sections. I only do the rear first, because that way you can manage it. I guess it would make sense to let it soak, but I don't like the carpets getting too damp. Here's the final result for the rear. It doesn't look that good on camera, but it looks really good in person. Oh my gosh. As you can see, that's nice and vacuumed. I run the vacuum pretty hard against it, just to kind of scoop up and pressurize any of that water and kind of suck it all in, so there's not water, but you know, the moisture. So that's it's damp to the touch. Here's the other side we haven't touched. You see how kind of uneven that looks, and how you got crumbs and hairs everywhere, and this side looks nice and clean. All right, here's the front, nice and clean. You can put the vacuum lines in nice and clean, but I get kind of sloppy because it look good enough for me. All right, I hit all the seats in the headliner. They're looking good. I just hit them with degreaser. It's not the safest solution because you can accidentally ruin the die, but if you use light strokes. And now what I'm gonna do is hit it with some glass coat leather guard. This stuff smells good and it really rejuvenates the leather, so I'm gonna put that on the whole seat and then let that sit as it sits in the car, and that'll really help rejuvenate this leather and actually keep it safe. So that's step number 24 or something like that. I don't know what step I'm on. See, the leather seats look really plush. They look really comfortable. They look rejuvenated after that sealer. It's like leather sealer. Same with the headrest. They look really good now. The next thing we're gonna do is actually, because in the last car we had, I really like the look we're going to 5D carbon fiber wrap this. I know it looks scratched up and janky, but this actually has a protective film over it. So we're gonna wrap all the interior pieces, including the steering wheel. I don't know if I'll do the steering wheel tonight, but we're gonna wrap all the trim pieces so they look carbon fiber, and the carbon fiber red with black looks amazing. Here's the first piece I wrapped. Like I said, it looks pretty darn good. Like, it's that 5D, it's still, you can kind of still tell it's like just wrap, you know? But for the price I paid, which is $8 for a foot, 5 by 1. So $8 for this carbon fiber looking wrap, not bad, looks pretty good. I'm gonna finish the rest and show you guys what it looks like inside the car. Look at that, ooh. Oof, God bless. So here's the final result of this side. We got the trim detailed, no more staining. We got the seats repaired or cleaned up and sealed, so they look amazing. We got the carpets vacuumed and shampooed or carpet cleaned, and those look amazing. So I'm really happy with the results. As you can see, the carbon fiber wrapped that and the door. So now from this angle, it looks really good because it's carbon fiber, red and black. So it's the same thing we got in the other car, but I love the combo. I think it's gonna help us boost the sales because that looks amazing in my opinion. I don't think anybody can find a better combo. I mean, I guess maybe the, you know, that honeycomb trim style, they have that for the 1 Series, or maybe a piano black would look just as good, but I love that for now. Like, that looks good enough for me. So here's that steering wheel trim. As you can see, this is really faded and peeling. Looks disgusting. Still M, you know. And I cleaned this bottom part, you see how good that looks. But the rest of this is pretty gross, so I'm gonna wrap this steering wheel trim and then clean the steering wheel and see how that turns out, because it should come out pretty good. We finally finished wrapping it. I threw it on real quick. Looks pretty darn good, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty happy with how it looks. For now, there's that side, nice and clean. Look at the seat. Looks really well maintained. And there's this side we haven't even touched. Carpets look dirty, seats look oily and worn out and darker. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. Finish this side, finish that side, wrap this, wrap the center consoles, and then this thing will be honestly ready to go. Quick before of the driver's side. Disgusting as always. You can see it's not black. It's like a lot of black and staining, which is gross, but it'll be clean soon. All right, guys, so here's basically the final result. As you can see, carpets are looking minty. It's a little tear in the carpet where the matte secure little pin thing goes, but seats are looking minty. Seats are looking minty. Carpet's looking minty. Center console's wrapped, installed. Trim is wrapped. Steering wheel's wrapped. I just gonna do this final piece, and that's it. The interior's looking good. So that's it. This interior's coming out mint. I love it. I love the 1 Series, like I said, and it's actually cleaning up well enough to where I'm confident we can ask for a certain amount, because at the end of the day, it's a red interior 135i with lower-ish mileage, 120, clean title. So I'm looking forward to that. So thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one.